What's so funny, TSM?
I'm on my shine, my good clip. I've been applying like lipstick. Beauty to class is dismissed. I got some gifts like Christmas. Wake up, fit your makeup. Cause if you apply, it don't hurt. Don't know what you're doing, then you should be tuning in. You should subscribe to the nerd. That's gonna work. Tell her you tried it today. You could go find it today on YouTube. She got moradical ways. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. Hey, she got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face.
I'm back! Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday and Flower Beauty. Okay, let's get started. Today is Vietnam Peace Day, Breast Pumping Day, Holocaust Remembrance Day, Big Wig Day, Fun at Work Day, and Chocolate Cake Day. Well, at least I don't have to go to work today, so I can't have fun because, yeah, I'm going to the airport. All right, we are going to use the one size palette. This is the Patrick Star Visionary, and we're gonna look at those colors. All right, so we are going to use, let me see, Taupe of My Game. Let's try that one. It's been really cold in Texas here this week. It was sleeting the other day. Supposedly it's supposed to snow, so we'll see if it did when I go out. Hopefully not. So I don't want delays. Okay, let's go in with the shade Booked. I should have went in with something else. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, now we're going to go in with the shade Olivet. Okay, let's try my brush now. I did not wet it. The shimmer shades are actually going pretty good. I got this in one of my boxes, but I think this is an expensive palette. Probably got it in my BoxyCharm or Ipsy, like the big boxes or something. I think that, I mean, it went on pretty good. All right. Okay, let's go in with this title holder, which is this color. And put a little bit there. Now, I got this a long time ago, and I've never... That's the problem with getting so many palettes, that I wait for First Impressions Friday, but it's hard to like, okay, which one do I want to use? And I usually go for my newer ones, and then these sit. This shade doesn't want to go over the other shades very well. Maybe because it's lighter. Okay. Okay, we're going to use the eyeliner from Flower Beauty. Okay, let's do her wings now. Alright, we're going to use the Flower Beauty primer, and this is the In Your Prime Illuminating Primer. Okay, then for foundation, we're going to use this Hyde foundation that I got. Okay, it claims it's oil-free, undetectable, skin type, normal, dry, oily, or combination, which I have combination. Medium to full coverage, natural finish, and it's formulated without all those stuff. And this is in the shade Champagne, so hopefully it works for me. Otherwise, you know, I'll just make it work. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be light, but that's okay. That's what bronzer's for. We'll see. I'd say that's right, a medium to full coverage. I would think it's more medium because I'm still seeing some maybe it's a little more than medium, but not, I wouldn't say full coverage. So, but that's okay. So far I like it. Okay, we're going to use the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer by Flower Beauty. Because I don't have a new concealer to try. Okay. And we put a little extra concealer on because my eyes look more tired, because I have been more tired lately. And I've had like a migraine the last 2 days. So I feel a little bit better this morning, so we'll see. Alright, we're going to try the Maddie Ziegler Pink About It Lip and Cheek Duo. So, I'm assuming this is the cheek. Yep. So we're going to just take a little bit on the sponge. I had another one of these, but I can't find the cheek stuff. I do like it. Okay. Had to smell it because the liquid highlight by her collection smelled. So, yeah, I don't smell nothing. Okay, now we're going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and it claims it's light as an air setting, photo soft finish for all. So we'll see, and it's in the shade Butter. So let me see if it's kind of in a fancy thingy. If I can even open it. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, that looks light, so I'm just going to put the Light Illusion Perfecting Powder by Flower Beauty on this part of my face. I like to put a little bit of the darker stuff on my face and leave just the lighter powder for my T-zone to brighten my T-zone. So, alright. Okay, I put it in this little, in the lid. My brush still smells like whatever. Since I use it for Scented Saturday and Too Tart Tuesday. Well, Too Tart Tuesday, no, I don't use, this would have to be for Scented Saturday because my Tarte stuff is not smelling, and my Too Faced isn't the smell, and I use my Too Faced brush for that. I'm really gonna get it around my nose because my nose gets oily. Okay, I'm gonna use my Broken bronzer from Flower Beauty. This is the Heatwave one. Oh my goodness. Missed the cup. Alright, let's blend. Blend all this in. But yeah, that foundation was a little light, but it's fine because that's what bronzer's for. Okay, we're going to use the Tarte blush, and this is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the shade Insightful. Ooh, it's got a little cut right there. Aww. Wonder how that happened. If it was for my luggage, it would be more than just one little thing because it was closed. It looks like something like stuck in it. It's very pigmented. I like it. Okay, I think this was from the Shop Marseille. It doesn't give the, I'm almost positive it was Shop Marseille. So we're going to use this as highlighter, even though it has some pink in it. I think it might be a blush highlighter, but I'm going to use it as a highlighter. We'll see how it works. So yeah, I think this was Shop Marseille, so it was probably like $1. Okay, where's mine? Ooh, it's very powdery. Ooh, very pigmented. Get how just one little swipe of that powder. Oh, it smells like perfume. Like kind of like that, what's it called? The Coty Airspun. That's what it is. And I don't use this brush for that. Maybe it does. I don't know. Okay, let's do my brows with the Flower Beauty brows. Okay, and then let's get under our eyes so we can do mascara, and we're going to go in with the Olive shade. Put a little more color under our eyes. And I did put use my kind of gold eyeliner that I'm trying to get rid of. Okay, mascara, because I don't have any mascara either, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior mascara. So far, I'm loving everything. I think. The palette looks nice and pretty good. Okay, we're going to use this Manila Sands shade, even though it's not a shimmer. I'm going to still put it up here. That's the only thing about this palette. There's really not a shimmer for up here that I would like. I'm going to, because there's no shimmer, I'm going to try this Rebel Gray. That shade kind of looks like it would be a shimmer and very light, so it might not look too bad in the corner. No, not too bad. Yeah, I wish they would have made that shade like a shimmer or something. I guess that doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's go back over that transition shade, the top of my game, and kind of put that in between. Alright, now we're going to use this Dragon Beauty lip liner. And lip job liner. I don't see shade name, so, and it's a pencil. I don't like pencils, but it'll do. I mean, it's not bad, but I just don't like pencils. And I think it's going to actually match the lipstick I'm going to use. And I'm going to use this Morphe one because I'm trying to use the Morphe ones before they completely, you can't buy it anymore because they're going bankrupt. And this is in the shade Rebound. Did I say that? Okay. Oh, the packaging's kind of cute. There's a little M on it. You see that? Oh, no. I don't know if it's going to match. That's okay, because I don't really match a whole lot of times anyway, right? It's actually moist. I thought it was going to dry down to a matte. Alright, now we are going to do setting spray, and I don't have a new one, so I'm going to use the Flower Beauty one that I always do, the Flower Beauty Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray. Alright, this is the final look for First Impressions Friday. Let me know what you think. The palette could have had a couple shimmer shades for my highlight, but otherwise it was fine. The pencil, it could have been not a pencil for the lip liner, but whatever, it is what it is. Otherwise, I think I liked everything. And the lipstick, I didn't need a gloss. I was ready to put a gloss on, but I don't think I need it. Alright, anyway, the riddle of the day. It's a long one, so sit back. I'm as small as an ant, as big as a whale. I approach like a breeze, but can come like a gale. By some I get hit, but all have shown fear. I'll dance to the music, though I can't hear. Of names I have many. Of names I have one. I'm as slow as a snail, but from me you can't run. What is it? Comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!